Welcome everybody to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I am Dr. Cush, and tonight, we are exploring a format. Now, formats are important. I just have to ask, did the chat die or did I say something offensive to somebody? There's a chance that it died. We may be going blind tonight. We are here tonight to chat about a format of Tiki Drinks. You will start to see how a Tiki drink is built, and thus from there, if you are creating a menu, maybe some of you are, possibly one of us is, you will see how you're able to shove some interesting liquors into your drink so that you can please as many people as possible. Some people do not like rum. Some people think they don't like rum. Some people only drink otter milk, and so you want to shove some otter milk in there. Great, I will show you how to do that. I don't have any currently, but we may in the future. Let me just see real quick. I think that this is, oh my goodness. Oh, and now there's everybody. Whew. My goodness. Sorry, we're having slight technical difficulties, but we are back to it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Now you guys are all talking. Okay. Let's get into this cocktail. If we are going to talk about Tiki formulas for a cocktail, what is the best place to go? Possibly, and this is just a possibility, the dude who wrote them all, right? Not necessarily wrote them the first time, but the dude that wrote them all after sort of finding them. He was an archaeologist. He was the Indiana Jones of the Tiki world. A man named Bum. A dude whose name, self-proclaimed Bum. He is a beach bum. That is a specific class and type of character. He is a beach bum. His name is Jeffrey Berry, and Jeff Berry works, I assume probably owns it, an amazing bar in New Orleans called Latitude 27, 29, 46, 29. It's called Latitude 29. And but more importantly, and I think this really is the important part of this whole gentleman's story, is without him, Tiki probably would have just been swept under the rug as something that is full of garbage juices and bright pink and blue drinks. Possibly. He got way into Tiki. He went out looking for Tiki stuff. He went to all the bars that used to have Tikis. He went to all the bartenders that used to have Tiki stuff, and he would ask them questions, and he would find old menus, and he would dissect, and he would reinvect, and he would, intersect. He would do all of that stuff with all the drinks. He put them back together, and he wrote a number of books. One of those books, if you go back and watch the first year or two of this class, really all I was doing was going through and finding a recipe from there and then talking about it. Beachbum Berry is a dude that knows a lot about Tiki cocktails. So when this man calleth, you answereth. When he putteth upon a menu, you ordereth from thine menu. That is important. If he's got something new, try it. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be making his cocktail called the Crystal Ship. The Crystal Ship is based on a Jim Morrison song. Apparently, The Doors put out a song called Crystal Ship. Everybody thought it was about methamphetamine, crystal meth. But it turns out it was really just about a girl. But when you're young, I think he died at 27. When you're young, what's the difference? Am I right? Am I right, fellas? Let's make this drink. We're going to start over here with a completely empty tin. And we're going to fill it up. We're going to put it in here. We got some Latitude 29 lovers. There's Amy Beer, loves the Latitude 29. The hero, the man who cracked the code. Absolutely. This is the dude. Thank you, Jeff B. My goodness. The man who brought back Tiki. Oh my gosh. Yeah, people love Jeffrey the Beachbum Berry. Who doesn't? One of the nicest dudes of all time. My wife met him 2 times. I have yet to get an audience. All right, let's get into it. So we're gonna do nice, easy ingredients first. We're gonna start off cheapest ingredients first. And what's the cheapest ingredient when you are a home bartender? A huge bottle of pseudo juice. This is lime pseudo juice. Out of this, to make this entire bottle of delicious tasting limes, it cost me $2.29. That's how much it costs to buy the small bag of limes at my favorite store, Trader Joe's. And from there, peeled it off. Obviously, I had to put a little bit of citric acid, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of malic acid, but trace amounts, a little bit amounts. And once you bought that once, just consider it to be bought. All right. Very cheap, very, very cheap. And the way to go. We're going to go ahead and pseudo juice waiting on the class, dear doctor. Oh my goodness. We're going to do pseudo juice. Okay. Great. I don't have to think of a class. We'll do pseudo juice again. We're going to go ahead and put in 3/4 of an ounce right here of some lime juice. If you don't have pseudo juice, that's fine. Use a lime, use a full lime, cut it into the moons, slice-a-roo, you are good to go. Okay. We're talking about formulas, right? Okay, so what else do we need in order to create this formula in order to make a tiki drink? Well, we need some tropical stuff. Let me tell you about a couple tropical ingredients, all right? Coconut. Coconut is a very tropical ingredient. Let me tell you about another one. Pineapple. Pineapple, we'll put pineapple in later. Pineapple, very nice. Let me tell you another one. Oddly, almond syrup. I don't understand why that is, but it is. It just is. Falernum, got some almonds in it. Orgeat, got some almonds in it. We're going to do orgeat. I don't think I can name another one. Amaretto. That's peach, that's pit. Okay, well, that's all. I only need 2. You only need 2 to start a ride, am I right? This right here is the last of our orgeat. Orgeat, very simple to make, or even simpler to buy. Lots of people do orgeat. I would recommend getting it in one of those like boutique situations, the Liquid Alchemist guys, or find something. If you're buying it in a store, find something that separates, all right? Don't just go buy crappy orgeat. Crappy orgeat will turn you off the same way that crappy grenadine will turn you off to grenadine, when actually very nice, a very nice flavor. We're gonna put in 1/2 ounce of some orgeat, please. Clunk. All that's in this is some almonds. If you want to do an orgeat with something else, that's great. Pistachio would be great. Any other kind of nut. You want to do walnuts, orgeat? Great, love it. But the almond is the base, the basic. And then from there, a little bit of orange water, a little bit of flower water, a little orange flower water or rose water, and then sugar. That's all that goes into it. It's so simple. It's so simple, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay. We're turning the channel into an ASMR channel. What else do we need? Pineapple juice. 2 very, very tiki ingredients. I have been on a massive, it is becoming an obsession. I've been on a tepache run, all right? I even had to go out and buy 2 new jars, tepache jars. It's become an issue. It's become a whole situation. So we are now tepacheing all over the place. So I have fresh pineapple just sort of sitting around at all times of the day. One moment. Okay, well, I just don't know if this is working. We have tepache, we have fresh pineapple sitting around all over the place. So we're going to take some of this nice, fresh, squeezed pineapple juice. We're going to be putting in a full ounce, if you don't mind. 1 full ounce of some delish pineapple. Everywhere else in the world, almost every other language. I don't speak every language, but a lot of the languages. I speak a little Greek. I speak Spanish, Italian. I don't speak French, but I really, really have a good French accent. So I pretend that I speak it. A lot of other cultures will call this ananas. Ananas. We, for some reason, were the only ones that call it pineapple. Don't worry about it. If you're watching this in another language, none of this is relevant to you. Okay. Now, rarely in nature do we find, other than the sky, the color blue when it's just going to show up into a cocktail, right? And if you can find a way to shove the sky into a cocktail, excellent. Rarely in nature of cocktails do we find a blue color to be able to shove into a cocktail like this. We just don't find it. Other than in tiki. When the Bowls Company landed on the Isle of Curacao, they were flying with the Dutch West India dudes. They were, privateers running around, just basically being pirates, but legal pirates. They were fine. They showed up at the island of Curacao, and they said, this place reminds me a lot of Venice, not Venice, Valencia. And you know what they grow in Valencia? Oranges. Let's grow some oranges here. Turns out you don't just need the temperature, you need the soil. So they grew these really crappy little, gross little oranges called Curacao oranges. Those Curacao oranges were not good for eating. hardly good for salads. They weren't good for really anything except for making booze. So they started making booze. Well, people got a little sick of just having the regular booze. So then they said, hey, we're the Dutch. Well, let's get creative with this. They went to a coffee shop, probably ordered something way too big for them, smoked it all down, and said, I think we should make this blue. And they did. Now, I don't have Bols Curacao. I don't have any money, but I do have to Kuiper blue Curacao, and so we don't have Bols. We have Bols at home, and that is Bols at home is de Kuiper. When you ask your parents to take you out to McDonald's, and they say you have food at home. When you say, Mom, I want to make a blue drink, can you give me some Bols? And they say, we have Bols at home. It's usually de Kuiper. This stuff will make this drink turn green. Bols holds its color a little better. Green, not so much. Not quite as good as the other one. Let's just see. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Just give me one. Let me just fix a technical issue that I'm having because I'm just feeling lonely is really, I think, the case. And yeah, there are all the comments. They haven't been coming through for me. Let's put in the blue. How much blue do we need? Not that much. This is going to be a sweetener. On this, we're going to go ahead and put in 1/2 ounce of some blue Curacao. Right there. Anybody that can tell me in a battle box situation the difference between the same brand of Curacao, but one of them's blue, one of them's green, and one of them's white, that you have something called synesthesia. You see too much, I think is what synesthesia means. So we built this drink. Now we're noticing something interesting about this drink, are we not? It has the orange Curacao, it has the lime, it has orgeat. What else has that kind of stuff? Think about it. Think about it. That's right. The Mai Tai. We've made a Mai Tai. We've put some pineapple on top of it. So we took a Mai Tai base, one of the most tropical tiki cocktails of all time, and all we did was threw some pineapple on it. Excellent. We are tiki-fying this. Well, now what are we doing? We're going to add our booze. From this particular base, you can put anything in here you want. You want to just go, you want to go completely sociopathic? Get some vodka. Throw some vodka in here. You want to run through the forest, the tropical forest? Get some gin in here. You feel like growing a beard and smoking a cigar? Scotch would be fine in here. That's all we're doing in here. We want to cater to the people, and the people demand that we put cactus in here. Now, what kind of cactus? Agave. Not technically a cactus. Don't write me. Technically, I believe it's a fern. But we're going to reach down here, and we're going to pray to all... Yes, we do. Okay. This is going to be the last of it. Yes, Roger G is concerned that the blue one tastes bluer. I think you're right. Yes, thank you, Tim. I was all by myself. I really felt like you guys had all left me, and I was really starting to get lonely. Yeah, the blue Curacao does taste bluer, but... tough to tell if you aren't looking at it, because for those of you who don't know, blue is a color. Yes, Chuck, Malort. If you do not want me coming over to your house, make this exact base, put some Malort into it. It would be fine. This is a really good place to start for a tiki base. There is hardly anything more tiki than making a Mai Tai and then throwing some pineapple on it, right? That's all we've done. That's all we've done. So now we're going to split our base. We're going to split our base in two, or as I believe they used to say, in twain. We're going to split it right in twain. I don't care as much for mezcal in a cocktail like this as I do for the other ingredient we're going to put in here. So I'm going to split the base, not right in the middle, but a little bit here, a little bit there. We're going to put 3/4 of an ounce. That's not the original recipe, but you know, just watch me freestyle on this one. We're going to take some of this mezcal. We're going to put 3/4 of an ounce of mezcal into our cocktail. Also, I think that's all I have left. You know what? We're just going to put whatever we have left in here. There we go. So we went a little over. Whatever. Goodbye, Fidencio. You have been good to me. Okay. All right. Now. Shiny Panda Baker says he doesn't like drinking Band-Aids. That's Scotch. Do you think Mezcal also tastes like Band-Aids? I think Mezcal also tastes a little like Band-Aids in a good way. Scotch sometimes not always in a good way. We want a rum that is not going to just bow down to the smoky prowess of the Mezcal we've put in here. So what rum will do that? Well, yes, a funky Jamaican. I'm feeling a little down about Jamaica these days. So instead, we're going to travel a little bit out there, a little bit off of the world of Jamaica. And we're going to head over to the French world. We're going to throw in some of this. This is Rum JM. It is particularly a Martinique rum. And even more particularly, this is our friend, the Martinique rum. Martinique and Mezcal, just because they have the same starting letters, does not make they go together. That doesn't always work. Rum and root beer, that's pretty good. Tequila and tacos, that's usually okay. Well, maybe think about it. Maybe sometimes putting the two things, but that's not what it is. They both are just very strong flavors, big personalities. You're putting them into a room. Maybe you don't want to live in that room with those big personalities, but instead you would like to listen in. So that's what we're doing. We're listening in on Mezcal and Martinique rum. Hang out. We're going to be putting in 1 full ounce of some Martinique rum. Doing great. Let me say, first of all, let me say hello to our good friend, Amy Nordstrom. What a day. And then Big Boss showed up. Big Boss. What's up, Big Boss? What a day. What a day we're having. You're not done, so I'm not going to kiss you. Okay. That's the drink. That's it. I mean, really. A Mai Tai with pineapple, and then 2 liquors that you think will go together. Excellent. We're doing great. Don't want that. I want this instead. We got some ice back here. We're going to use it first. We're going to shake this with our large clear cube. Bloop. And then I have some other stuff. I have some crushy ice that we're going to do there. So, boop, boop, boop. Ready. Who else do we got in here? Tia Maria is both Jamaican rum and mezcal. Tia Maria from the island of Jamaica. I sat through a whole class on Jamaican rum recently. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a shake. Ready? Like this. Oh, yeah, that's better. Oh. Top camera's not working. We'll go down here. No idea why top camera's not working. If anybody has the number to GoPro, specifically their webcam department, I have some words. Okay. This is what I like about old Beachbum Berry. All right. What did Jamaica that class? Oh, it was pretty good. I'd probably Jamaica like a B plus, maybe like an A-. Jamaica it. Tia Mia. Tia Mia. Tia Maria is different. Yes. Doing a show here, you know, I can't read every letter. It would be ridiculous. I'm reading every letter. No, thank you. Okay, this is what I like about Jeffrey Beachbum Berry. He knows that there's a Pearl Diver glass, and he knows that the Pearl Diver glass is made for making Pearl Divers. He also happens to know that a Pearl Diver glass is expensive and very easy to steal. So, okay, if you're going to do a drink that is only the Pearl Diver situation, you're going to get a glass that's called Pearl Diver situation. You don't want to just use it for the one cocktail that is called the Pearl Diver. So, Jeffrey the Beachbum Berry, being an industrious man himself, starting bars, writing books, doing all this stuff, fun mustache, really, or fun chin situation. What do you call that? Mine's right in here. What did you do? He puts this cocktail in one of these rings. Great. We have another reason to use our Pearl Diver glass. So we're going to fill this up with as much ice. Oh, it's a problem with the Pearl Diver glass. There we go. Fill this up with as much ice as we can. We want all of this blue to sort of sift through all of those little flavors. We don't want that big one. I don't know, did Kyle tell you guys before the class started we had an ice emergency? My ice machine blew up. So we're having, it's just difficult. Sometimes it's just difficult. All right, we're gonna go ahead and throw this right in here. We're just gonna pour nice and easy. Oh, look at the decoyper coming through. A nice blue color. I was giving them a lot of garbage earlier. What a drink. Boom! Thank you, Kyle. Phew. Phew. And very easy to break. I've gone through a couple. Yes, these are not easy glasses. I have 2 of them. I bought 2 of them, and I still have 2 of them. But I only use them. I only use them in the rare cases that I make a pearl diver. And I almost never make pearl divers. Oh no, I don't have a monkey. Give me a second, I might have a monkey over here. Meant to go with a monkey. Every picture I've seen of this cocktail has a monkey. Do I have a monkey in here? I have an octopus in here. I have this monkey. I guess we'll use that monkey. That monkey doesn't have anything to grip onto. You know what? We're gonna call an audible. We're gonna unmonkey this. Instead, clean up after myself a little bit so I don't stab myself with a cocktail parasol. There we go. Instead of a monkey, we're gonna get a mermaid because we have lots of mermaids just hanging around. We're gonna find our mermaid. There we go. Let's find oh, you know what? We'll find a blue one. I have a blue mermaid ready to go. Here's a little mermaid. Throw a little mermaid right there on the side of our glass. And boosh! That's it. Bye. That is the cocktail. Very, very simple, but what an... oh, sorry. It's a siren. It's not a mermaid. It's a siren. Thank you. Yes, Amy Nordstrom, who runs the Siren's Keep, would know the difference between a mermaid and a siren. Yes, this is the beautiful cocktail called... let's put it on the spinner. It's called the Crystal Ship. Come on. Give it to me. There we go. Throw this in here. Throw this little spin. Oh, you want to spin? No? No, we'll turn the light on at least. Spinning very slow. Oh, now spinning reverse very slow. Anybody has the number to the cocktail spinning company? I'd also like to speak with them. I'll just be on the phone all day tomorrow. How many cocktails call for gardenia mix aside from the Pearl Diver? You use mine before it goes bad. There is another one called the Something Garden. Dang. I was having a little meeting with my friend Shelly, who is on a bit of a tour right now. She created a gardenia mix. She figured out something to do with gardenia mix. Very, very. It's an interesting story. Don't let my ignorance to the story make it seem like it's not interesting. She figured out how to make gardenia mix. There is another one. It's called the Secret Garden. You know who knows? I think I know. Amy Nordstrom. Amy, do you know what it is? Amy, tell us what it is. Mystery Garden. There we go. I knew. Mystery Gardenia. I knew Amy would know it. Yeah, so those are the 2. Other than that, it's kind of like having vanilla simple syrup at your house. It's just, it's somewhat specified, somewhat specific to a couple drinks, and usually during parts of... What is wrong with you? I'm sorry. I'm just going to yell at this for a little bit longer. It's really... does it spin without the drink on it? Oh, you know what? It's sticky. Okay, well, anyway, we'll turn the light on and... there we go. Look at that. Oh, boy, what a day. What a day we're having. This is it. This is the Crystal Ship. If you are looking to expand your liquor collection or looking to take some of your liquor collection and shove it into a tiki drink, one of the best ways you can do that is to make another drink, make another tiki drink, take out what you got, throw in something else tropical, take out the liquor that you got, throw in something tropical, and then just flip it around. So that's what we've done here. Cheers. It's very good. I think I was right. I never made this cocktail before. It's part of how the show goes. Never made this cocktail before. I do believe that I believe that the mezcal is too much. I really believe that the mezcal is too much. Now, mezcal, tequila, not my favorite things on earth. I think they're fine. I think they're great. But I would skip them. If you had to give me everything, I would skip them. I would give me a choice of everything I would skip mezcal and tequila. I think putting in 3/4 of an ounce of mezcal and 1.25 ounces of the Martinique rum would have been better. I think that would have found us in a better spot with our drink. Oh, if I hit it, it works. Anyway, that's my thought on it. But if you really enjoy mezcal, this is a very nice way to do mezcal. The pineapple is very lovely in here. The lime, obviously, just sort of sits as an interesting base to hang about in. Blue curacao makes it blue. That's nice. But let's put our siren over here. There we go. Our beautiful siren. Yes. Mezcal is so medicinal. Yeah, I tend to agree with you there, Chuck. Tend to agree with you. Good mezcal, obviously delicious. Bad mezcal is tough to get through. And that's how I feel about tequila too. Good tequila, drink good tequila with my friends all the time. Bad tequila makes me want to throw my friends off of a cliff. So no good. What's up, GHP Ructions? Good to see you. All right, I think that's kind of it. Oh my gosh, we went late again. Let's just end this. I'm feeling like possibly it would be in our best interest to burn away all day today. So I am just going to take us to the volcano where we can... where's volcano sounds? Where's volcano sounds? Kyle? There we go. Take us to the volcano. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm Dr. Cush, live from the volcano. I appreciate you guys showing up. We'll be back here on Thursday, obviously. Thursday, I have an idea for a show. I do want to get into one more tepache making episode here. I have an interesting theory on tepache that I am working on, and I would like to work on it with you guys. It's much more fun when I work on it here because, and this is a true fact, I talk when I'm working on my little experiments. I talk exactly as much as I do here. It's just nice to have some feedback when I'm doing that. So we'll work on that here. In the meantime, we'll be back here Thursday. We'll be back here on... Oh, thank you, Counselor. You know what, Counselor? I'll give you one of these. In the meantime, I will see you guys on Thursday. We'll be back here on Saturday. Then, and get this, we will then go, we'll have a class on Tuesday, and then we are packing up and we are heading to Arizona. So Arizona Tiki Oasis is coming up. If you are interested at all in joining Dr. Cush's Exotic Signal, we have a Signal group that'll just mostly be for where we are meeting while we're at Tiki Oasis. Tiki Oasis, if you've never been there, it's too big to shout across. So we have a little phone group if anybody wants to show up at meetings. We will be hanging out. You get a chance to give me a high five. Love a high five. You get a chance to meet Motu Jen. Kyle may be there. Who knows what's going on? But in the meanwhile, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I am Dr. Cush, live from the volcano. And until next time, what do we always say? Oh, does bye-bye turn it off? One sec.
Bye!
Oh, good. It works. Until next time, I will ask you guys...
Are you Dr. Jinga Janga?
Are you Dr. Jinga Janga? And until then...
Bye!
Goodbye. Which of you is so sassy? There's a thing in here to join the Signal group, and their name is So Sassy. Will you just let me know who that is so I don't invite So Sassy in if we don't know who they are? Okay, bye.
Bye! 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 Bye!
Oh, we're going to try an ad real quick just to see if we can't get it going. Anyway, yeah, I'd love to know who So Sassy is. Chris and Amy. All right. Sorry, who did I just let in? I just let in two people. I just let in Tiki Court, and I just let in Chris Salmon. So you guys are there. We got an ad just flowing through us right now. We'll give that just a second, and we will go from there. So yeah, thank you for joining the Dr. Cush's Exotic Signal. We're gonna, yeah, okay, perfect. Got the ad. Excellent. Oh, got the ad to the signal or the other one. It doesn't matter. That's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm Dr. Cush. Until next time, what do we always say? Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Goodbye. See you later. Till next time. Yeah. Bye.